We're headed to our first spot tonight. It's going to be at Washout Creeks along Highway 96, headed towards Westcliff. Um, there's not many spots there that I know of. I've never been there, but my buddy said there's a few spots that we could get to. So if those ones are taken up, then we're going to just go ahead and head up Greenhorn Mountain tonight. It's about 45 minutes to this first spot and about 2 hours all the way up to the lakes for the next spot, but I don't think we're going to go all the way up to the lakes tonight. For the camping spot, we definitely won't go all the way up, but we'll see. All right, we are up at camp now and mostly set up. We've got Marvin's truck over here. He's got one of those kitchen setups. Got my table with trash bin and the water for now. Got my outdoor little rug. Now I found it at like Five Below for $5. Got my truck set up in this SUV awning. This is really nice. This is the first time I've ever used it. The poles are those ones that have the rope going through it, so they just kind of click together. Got it all guy lined out and everything. Got the changing tent. And this is the camping area. We had lunch. Just had some sandwiches. I'm going to go for a little stroll now. Marvin said he's going to take a nap. We'll explore this area, walk down to the creek that we crossed over, and follow. There's a trail that goes east along it. So I'm going to go check that out. I'm headed back from my walk. It wasn't too long. There's a nice creek down there, but picked up trash along that trail. Just trying to do my part. Let's keep our forests clean so they're here for generations to come. So it's 63 degrees right now outside. Yeah, 67 degrees still in here, but it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be calling it a night. I still gotta clean this up a bit before I go to bed. And I think I forgot to show you guys what I did, but last night before I finished packing the truck for the trip, I got a couple of cold shoe mounts a few months back for like cameras and stuff. And I got a 1/4 inch arm that also connects to the um, cold shoe. I screwed the cold shoe in, and I have one of those mounts for your phone to like for on tripods and stuff like that. This out. So I'm laying in my bed right now, and I've got Alone playing. Don't have to hold it up, and I don't have to lay on my side awkwardly trying to watch it on my dresser now. This is a game changer for me. I know it's lazy, but I'm going to be lazy. All right. Good night. Morning. I just woke up and actually stayed pretty warm in here. The lowest that this shows was 64.7 degrees for the minimum. So it's only 65 degrees right now. So it was pretty good in here. All I did was use that one blanket and kept me warm. Alright, here's the real test to see how well the insulation worked. Here's the temperature it was last night. Oh, here. Got down to 54 and it says it's 55 right now. So it stayed 10 degrees warmer in there. So that was pretty nice. If it gets much warmer or much colder up on the mountain, I'm going to have to definitely break out that sleeping bag though. Alright, so we're packed up. We're going to be moving to the next spot up Greenhorn. We got to run over to Colorado City first and get some stuff that we forgot. Another thing, paper towels, some butter. So, and then we're going to head up the mountain. So we just got done in Colorado City. They didn't have stick butter. They had Country Crock, so that's what we ended up with. Heading back up the mountain now. Got to go up past San Isabel Lake. Then Bishop's Castle. Right after Bishop's Castle is our turn for Over Creek Road. Right up here is Bishop's Castle. So you kind of want to take it slow through here because they even have signs, heavy roadside activity. People will be crossing the road and everything. Got trucks and it's a lot busier now. Alright, now we've got about a mile down this way through some of these S-curves, and it's going to be a left-hand turn to get onto Over Creek. It's not bad though. It's a little washboardy, but no worse than where we went camping last year. made it up here. I'm gonna go fishing. Marvin's already caught some. Alright, so I'm going back to a fly with a bobber. Tried that repeller or whatever Marvin called it. And it was a sinking one, so it just got stuck on the rocks. So this is our setup tonight. It's my truck. We got our bathroom set up. Marvin's truck right there. We are having some issues with his diesel heater. Not sure exactly what's wrong with it. But we're making dinner. We're gonna have some hamburgers and some broths. And then might try fishing a little bit more tonight. Might not. It's already getting kind of chilly. It's got a good wind, so I don't know what the temperature is with the wind. We finished eating. Got to still clean up. But we were messing with Marvin's diesel heater that he's got. He had this extra exhaust tube and a long that's what blows hot air into the tent. And it was pretty long. And we're having issues with it running. It'll run with just the short tube and nothing on it. So we're trying to see if the short tube on the table will stay lit. So we're just kind of experimenting right now, just trying to figure this thing out, because neither one of us are geniuses. So I'm getting ready to go to bed, and right now it's 58 degrees in here. I'm gonna fire up my propane heater. I just have the buddy heater, and I'm gonna see if I can get it pretty warm in here before I go to sleep. I don't sleep with that on, just to be on the safe side. It has a low oxygen feature and a tip feature, but I've also got the fan at the window to kind of get some air circulating here. This is why I'd like to I'm going to replace that window with one of the RV sliding ones. I think it's a 12 by 24. That way I can crack it open with, it's got the bug netting or whatever, like the regular RV windows, and that way it'll pass all the way through here. But for now, I'm going to just and I also want to put up curtains. I just realized that I can see clearly out and people can see clearly in. So I do need to work on curtains or some kind of covering. But I'm going to go ahead and try and light this up really quick. I finally got it. Cool. So I'm going to try and move this down here, so it's actually away from everything. I'm going to kick on this fan. Whoa, that's high. I meant to put that on low. I don't know. I do have a carbon monoxide alarm. If it does put stuff out, this will go off. And I'm not only going to run this for a few minutes to get this warmed up. I'm not sure what the temperature is supposed to get down to tonight. I forgot to check the weather report. So I've been running it for about 10 minutes or so. I'm up to 67 degrees in here and climbing pretty quick. So it's almost a 10 degree gain. Probably going to shut it off here in a minute because it's nice and toasty in here now. Morning. I woke up at 3:30 this morning. I was up till about 5:30. Finally was able to go back to bed. I remembered I had my electric blanket, so I hooked that up. Got down to 50 degrees in here. Let's see here. Got down to 50. And my propane heater, I'm having a hard time with it. It's not staying lit for some reason. So I don't know if it's just not enough propane in the bottle. I took it off, shook it. There's propane in there. I just don't know if there's enough in there. So I'll try a new bottle here in a minute and see if that helps it or not. Take it outside, see if it's just being in the enclosure. I don't know. Gonna go outside and see what it got down to out there. That's 41 out. Got down to 36 last night. So this insulation is working really nice. I'm gonna climb back in for a little bit after. I did get this lit, so I think I'm just not getting enough airflow through here. So I definitely need to replace this window with the one that opens. So got it set up like this now. It's actually lit. Got my bug screen up down there. It's slowly bringing it up. It's 58 degrees inside here now. So that versus the 41 outside is a lot better. We had breakfast. We just did breakfast burritos. Marvin's wife made, it was like maple and some other seasoning, turkey sausage. And then we had eggs mixed in with that and hash browns, like the little square hash brown. Right now it looks like it might rain. Getting some thunder. Marvin's over there trying to fish. Yeah, it looks like he might have got one. Got another one. He's having all the luck this time. Oh, got off. I'm just chilling. I haven't had any luck fishing, so my legs are hurting for some reason. I'm just hanging out though. And yeah, I'm gonna just hang out and see if it rains. I'll do lunch here in a little bit. So it's raining again. This time it's actual rain, not like that sleet that we got earlier. And it's a pretty decent rain, so I'm watching to see if I'm gonna get anything in through this window here, because I've got the pool noodle up there. So hopefully that stops the rain from actually coming in through my open window. And everything else should be sealed up. I'm gonna say that, I'm gonna find something, but everything else should be sealed up. So up there on my window, there's a little bit of wetness. A little bit up here as well. I'm not seeing anything major. Stuff like that's not going to bother me. As long as it keeps most of it out, I can keep my window open. That's all I'm looking for. So now I have no bobber, just my spinner. I just had one bite, but it got off. Just the lure doesn't get very far out there, man. I tried fishing a little bit more, didn't get anything. I even tried Marvin's rod with a lure that another guy had given me. Still nothing. So it just wasn't my trip this time. It's funny because every time me and Marvin go, it's either Marvin catching fish and me not catching anything, or I'm catching fish and he doesn't really catch anything. But it's just funny that it keeps alternating like that. Last trip, I was the one that was catching stuff. We did move away from our last spot. We just backed up basically towards the lake here. as you can see. That is just a beautiful scenery. But we looked at the trees, and there could be this storm rolling in. We weren't worried. We were worried about the wind knocking some of the tree branches, or even trees over, because a lot of these trees are dead. So we backed up towards the lake. That way we're away from all that. It's starting to rain now. I don't know how bad it's supposed to storm or anything like that, but man, the mosquitoes are really bad right now. So we're just calling it a night and just getting ready to hunker down. Right now, let's see, where's my phone at? It is 7:15. So I've got my tablet here. I'm going to watch some more downloaded episodes of Alone, Season 1. I'm on episode 4. I only had 3 on my 3 downloaded on my phone because I was going to use it for recording and stuff, so I didn't want to block it up. And by the way, I gotta find a new phone next time that has an SD card slot, because a lot of the newer phones don't. I didn't realize that when I bought it, and my next phone's definitely gotta have one with the amount of video I've recorded and pictures I take for family and all that. I do have my 12-volt blanket. I did use that this morning. That worked pretty good on my little DIY battery bank. And it still shows 100%, but under that load, it was showing about 41%, something like that. And it's got a timer, so it shuts off after 45 minutes, the blanket does. So I can fall asleep with it on and it'll shut itself off, which is nice. In the morning, we're going to just do breakfast, burritos. We had a bunch left over from this morning, our mix. So we're going to just warm that up, make burritos, and hit the road, because it is a long drive down this mountain. I think it's about 20-something miles, I think, from this point back to the highway, headed back home. So we got a long drive tomorrow, so we're gonna just do breakfast and head out. All right, we picked up really quick this morning, so had our breakfast burritos picked up, and now we're headed back. It's like an hour just to get back onto paved road. Oh look, there's a little mouse there. It's like an hour to get back on the paved road and about 2 hours home, so it's gonna be a long drive this morning. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe and click on this playlist over here to watch all my truck camping videos.